everybody good now, yeah, rock steady. I'm the wrong code to try fucking men, cause I'm petty. I be killing hoes like Fred, real fine bitch. I ain't gotta edit after get it. Been on the net, hang hoes, be pathetic. Got so many kids, sick of bitches get admitted. Doing big kids. Shake that, let me see it go. Shake that, let me see it go. Shake that, let me see it go.
Are you dumb?
Shake that, let me see it go. Shake that, let me see it go. Shake that, let me see it go.
Are you dumb?
I know these bum is aggravated. Got a f***ing with a n*** like me, a girl's congratulated. G-class had to graduate it. Put a red ribbon on a smart car, now I got her going. She wanna rock jewels in the pool. She wanna live a life that she don't, that I usually do. Playing with herself is amusing me too. Room for two, I barely got room to improve them. I'm the type that set her free, not constrict. To the money, only time I come quick. She want where I come from, what a conundrum. I hit it going, just like all my old slaps. I done already made history. HNICBIG speaking initially. Trust is a plan for every problem. I got cameras watching every single dollar. Don't be
can you pop it for me though? Pop it. Shake that, let me see it go. Shake that, let me see it go. Get money. Can you pop it for me though? Shake that, let me see it go. Shake that, let me see it go. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give me, I'm worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give me, I'm worth it. You see me in the spotlight, ooh, whatever you're down. Show me what you got, cause I don't wanna waste my time. See me in the spotlight, ooh, whatever you're down. Show me what you got now, come and make it worth my while. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give me, I'm worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give me, I'm worth it.
DJ Era.
Drop top Porsche, rollie on my wrist, diamonds up and down my chain. Cardi B straight stunning, can't tell me nothing. Bossed up and I changed the game. It's my big bronze boogie, got all them girls shook. My big fat ass got all them boys cooked. Work from dollar bills, now we popping rubber bands. You know, saying tell me what I do my money.
Dripping Pretinho, garrafa, camarote, pulseira. Mulheres solteiras, tem loira? Tá tendo. Morena? Tá tendo. Pretinha? Tá tendo. E as uivas? Tá tendo. Tem compra, medeira VIP. Tem gin, tem whisky, tem drink. Tem fumaça, bebê, tem narguilha. Tem after na melhor suíte. Tem funk, tem muita novinha. Tem sexo, mas tem camisinha. Menino que beija menina, que beija menino, que beija menina. Tem diplo, tem lanterna, tem Anitta. Tem bunda, tem baile, tem ousadia. Tem copo pra cima, loucura e nós como.
This my shit. All the girls stop your feet like this. Few times I've been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. Cause it ain't no holler back girl. Ain't no holler back girl. Few times I've been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. Cause it ain't no holler back girl. Ain't no holler back you were talking shit and you didn't think that I would hear it. People hear you talking like that, getting everybody fired up. So I'm ready to attack, gonna lead the pack, gonna get a touchdown, gonna take you out. That's why put your pom-poms down, getting everybody fired up. Few times I've been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. Cause it ain't no holler back girl, ain't no holler back girl. Few times I've been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. Cause it ain't no holler back girl, ain't no holler back girl.
Come here, rude boy, boy, can you get it up? Come here, rude boy, boy, is you big enough? Take it, yeah, baby, baby, yeah, take it, yeah. Come here, rude boy, 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 boy. Come here, rude boy, 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 boy. Come here, rude boy, 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 boy. Come here, rude boy, boy, boy.
Esse é o DJ Clean.
Tonight I'ma let you be the captain. Tonight I'ma let you do your thing, yeah. Tonight I'ma let you be a rider. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, babe. Tonight I'ma let it be fire. Tonight I'ma let you take me higher. Tonight, baby, we could get it on, yeah. We could get it on, yeah. Do you like it, boy? I want, what you want, want. Give it to me, baby, like boom, boom, boom. What I want is what you want, nah, nah. Come here, rude boy, come here, rude boy, boy. Come here, rude boy, come here, rude boy. Come here, rude boy, come here, rude boy, boy. Come here, rude boy, come here, rude boy. Come here, rude boy, come here, rude boy, boy. Come here, rude boy, come here, rude boy. Come here, rude boy, come here, rude boy, boy. Come here, rude boy, come here, rude boy. Come here, rude boy, come here, rude boy, boy. Come here, rude boy, come here, rude boy. Come here, rude boy, come here, rude boy, boy.
This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta. DJ Swillis, we beat the realest team on the realest. Watch out, I kill it, watch out, I spit it on the mic, feel it. Y'all can't do what I do, just admit it. I'm about to get it, money, money, get it. Drop it to the floor, shake my big bitties, bopping like did it. My face look pretty, y'all ain't doing shit, no, I done did it. Cause I'm marvelous, fantabulous, a bad chick. The flow sick like oh shit, you know this, I'm too fit to ever quit. Knocking these fools out like pool sticks. I do this, I move this, I prove this. Bars be hard like a pound of bricks and go up, jump to boogie to the bang bang high. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta.
Get on my level. What? 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 You can never ever, 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 ever. Get on my level. What? 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 You can never ever, 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 ever. Get on my level. What? Get on my level. What? Get on my level. What? Get on my level. What?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all. Bang, bang into the room. I know you want it. Bang, bang all over you. I'll let you have it. Wait a minute, let me take you back. Wait a minute till you.
in the lotto, we dipping in the pot of blue flow. So, getting so good, it's dripping on wood. Get a ride in the engine that could go. Batman robbing it, bang bang cocking it. Queen Nicki dominant, prominent. Can I get me that Tron? Can I get that Remy? Can I get that Coke? Can I get that Henny? Can I get that Margarita? Wanna rock rocks? Can I get sold all around that rum tray? I was like, yo, Trey, do you think you could buy me a bottle of rosé? Oh.
It's Mr. Steal Your Girl. It's Mr. Steal Your Girl. Hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl. Let go. Bottoms up, ever see you cup? Got a couple bottles, but a couple ain't enough. Bottoms up, throw your hands up. Tell security we bout to tear this club up. Bottoms up, pocket full of green. Girl, you know I love the way you shake it in them jeans. Bottoms up.
It's a party, ayy. Okay. I got shots for all dogs. It's a holiday. It's a party, ayy. Okay. We gon' bring them sparklers out. Time to celebrate. It's a party, ayy. Okay. I got shots for all dogs. It's a holiday. It's a party, ayy. Okay. We gon' bring them sparklers out. Fuck the club up, I might stand up on your shit and fuck a dub up. Fuck the club up. I might go up in your shit, you tryna mug us. Tear the club down, stomp a bitch out. Stand up in these new Bottega, fuck your damn couch. Start a bottle war, these bitches barely keeping up. Mugging like they want some smoke, but they ain't deep enough. They weak and fuck, young ratchet rich and I'm Rudy. Fuck these bitches, know it's up. Came in this bitch with the stick, don't add me, bitch, you know it's tough. Hottest in my city, bitch, me and these diamond head. Then I run up on Big Lotto, get no fuck about no image. Show them ones, fuck that flow, drag that bitch, fuck that hoe. You could get your ass beat up right here, take this shit to go. Throw them ones, fuck that flow, drag that bitch, fuck that hoe. Insecurity can't even say your ass, they know I'm trained to go. Fuck the club up, I might stand up on your shit and fuck a dub up. Fuck the club up, I might go up in your shit, you tryna mug up.
We don't get no fuck, no. We don't get no fuck, shit. We don't get no fuck, no. We don't get no fuck, shit. Out in public, and we run shit. Out in public, and we run shit. Get right. I got too many diamonds on, I look awesome. Yeah, after I hit that hoe, she need a walker. Get right. I done shook them problems off, now I'm bossing. Get right. Yeah, stack the money tall, back to falling. Hey, back it out west, slang it out west. Go metallic night, I can shake it out west. I just put a drum on a no-kill tape. I just put my cum in a pussy nose wet. I used to jump out the back of the bus.
Okay, now ladies, if you know you bad, don't need no man, got your own bands, put up your hand. You a top knot, bitch, let me hear you holler. Bend it over, touch your toe, whip it out, show them how you bang roll. Slang it out, you're the bro, whole week. Poke it out, down, shout it.
1, 2, 3, 4, booty 5. I like my bitches real thick, little mo thighs. Richer than your old hand, nigga, no lies. Stacks in the pussy hole, part of the G-spot. Real gentleman, fucker, never call again. I'm hot, fresh up out that water, I ain't even swim. Hershey got a nigga where he could be a man. Man, I wouldn't shake his hand with a broke hand. I don't fear nan, nigga, boy, Conan. Make a bitch strip, butt nigga like she pole dance. Standing in the club on the couch shit. Grab the mic, then announce this.
Okay, now ladies, if you know you bad, don't need no man, got your own bands, put up your hand. You a top knot, bitch, let me your head, holler. Bend it over, touch your toe, whip it out, show them how you bang roll. Slang it out, you're the bro, her weed. Walk it out, down, shot.
Okay, we walk off in it, bitch. Ballin' in it, bitch. Okay. Hopping out of Lambos and Ferraris in it, bitch. Poppin' bottle with a thick red supermodel, bitch. They may talk a lot of that, but they can't do a lot of it. Aye. Rico told me turn the lights on, so I grabbed the Audemars, threw the ice on. I'm a big dog, got 'em pissed off. A lot of nigga rapping, ain't nothing near raw. Hey, look at T.I. Ballin' in the VI. Bunch of bad bitches with her looking like a Leo. We just pull up, hop out, go in, show out. Buy the whole bar, pop bottles, go hard, hit club so packed. These hoes so drunk, this club so packed. These hoes so drunk, this club so packed. These hoes so drunk. I got 'em, got 'em, got 'em, Molly, got 'em. Bow, 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 bow. I got 'em, got 'em, got 'em, Molly, got 'em.
Bubble butt, bubble, bubble, bubble butt, bubble butt, bubble, bubble, bubble butt, bubble butt, bubble, bubble, bubble butt. Turn around, stick it out, show the world you got it. Bubble butt, bubble, bubble, bubble butt, bubble butt, bubble, bubble, bubble butt, bubble butt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello, 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 everyone. Okay, okay. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. So, oh my God. I think everyone in this meeting, you guys are ready so much, right? Okay. Because today, okay, we have, I think everyone in here is very exciting because today I think it's a big, big, big meeting. Okay. That you will meet the one and only that I met from my first day also. And I remember my first day, okay, that I received all of the information and I feel so excited. And at that time, I don't know anything good, same as you, okay, about how to do this business. And I don't have any experience about working in here. But okay, I think I have to change my mindset and my attitude first. And today information is different from Monday because today is gonna be question and answer session. Okay, when I already finished meeting today, I change my mindset and take action, planning and decide, okay, with myself to do this, okay, seriously, and I can become platinum rank within 1 year, and I can earn money from this business. So today, please pay attention and please be focused because the information from today is turning point for me and many people, okay? And everyone must open your camera. Right now, someone that don't open your camera, okay? And I think if you don't ready, okay, for this information, maybe you have to go out of the meeting and prepare yourself first before we, okay? And okay, so before we will start, okay, you have to get ready and at the moment, okay, open your camera, okay, and I think like everyone in here ready, okay, and the one that come into the meeting and gonna do the meeting today is very ready, okay, right now, okay, and I see him right now, okay. Please give a big hand to Michael Sarfelt.
Thank you very much. First of all, I have something important before we start, and that is I want to say to one of my best friends, happy birthday, because it's F birthday. So I'm not there to tell her in person. So I just want to say, was it 37, right? This year, 37?
No, just
36.
26, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Anyway ยินดีด้วยนะครับขอให้เจริญเลื่อนตำแหน่งประสบความสำเร็จในชีวิตเจริญมีความสุขเยอะๆยิ้มหวานทุกวันสาธุขอบคุณครับ Okay, so enough about that. I am, as F said earlier, super excited to be with you guys. I know we have a lot of questions, a lot of people that have things they would like to ask about, get recommendations about. And we will open up the session just in 2 minutes from now where you can ask anything you would like. I just want to say one thing before we start, and that is, please keep in mind that there is no bad questions in the world. Many times people might be shy and afraid to raise their hand because they wonder if their question is a good question or relevant. I believe the only bad questions in the world are the ones that is not asked. Because when you don't ask, you don't learn. So you can ask anything you would like. Second of all, also very important for you to know, you can ask about the business, about mindset, about yourself. It can be positive things. It can be negative things. It can be skeptical things. It can be exciting things. There's no limit. You can ask whatever you like, and then I'll do my very best to try to answer it as good as I can. So therefore, not to waste any more time, let's jump right into it. I know that many people have prepared already questions. I just want to say everybody that is already team members. So for example, Bor in Thailand, or Nita, or even F, you should go to the other link we have for the existing team members. That will be a training for you guys. So I only want to have the new people, the people that is not yet started, so we can take their questions. So who want to be the first? Yes, Nona, please go ahead.
Hi there. Thank you for making everything so comfortable that I can really ask this question. For example, I'm really good at creating like social media posts, reels, or videos. So my question is, if I create some post about vitamins, healthy lifestyle to motivate other people, will I get money for it, for doing it? I mean, like, if I do only sales, I will get the salary already.
If you what? Say again, please. The last sentence I didn't understand.
Like, if I work in a team, my money will depend on the salary, the sales that I will make. So, is there option for working on social media, like creating posts or reels or doing stories?
Good question. Let me try to answer as good as I can. First of all, I will not hurry with answers today. I will take my time with every answer. When people they ask questions, I want to show them the utmost respect by doing my very best to answer the questions with the best quality I can. And if you hurry to answer something, then the answer will not be with the same quality as if you take your time. So I don't know how long the meeting will take. I will do my best to keep it within the 1 hour and 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, but it depends on you guys how many questions you have. Nona, there is something very, very fundamental, very basic that I think you need to understand. I think one of the challenges is sometimes language barrier, because not all of us are native English speakers.
Mm-hmm.
By the
Yes.
way, including myself, I'm not native English speaker. I'm Danish. My best language would probably be Thai, because I lived in Thailand almost all my life. So I would say my best language is Thai language, second best Danish, and then English my third language. But despite of that, obviously I'm fluent in English. But I know also that many people that is on the calls might not be 100% fluent in English. And when people are not 100% fluent in English, sometimes it's more difficult to understand all the details. I want to start saying that. but allow me to explain it in a very, very easy and very, very simple way. When you work with Be Hip, you become an independent business owner. You are not an employee. You are not earning a salary. You are building your own business. So imagine, Nona, that you make a pizzeria in Armenia.
Mm-hmm.
Now you go out and you make social media content for your pizzeria. You make reels, you make TikTok videos, you do whatever you do.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I got it.
Will you then earn from the TikTok videos you make? The answer is no, you will not earn from it, but you will have customers that go into your pizzeria and buys a pizza. And then when they buy a pizza, then you earn money.
Yes, exactly.
Here is exactly the same. The thing that sometimes people, they have a difficult time realizing is this is building a business. And when you build a business, you don't earn any money before someone buys something. See, one of the things that people don't like is most people don't like to do sales. Let's look on the Zoom meeting today with Imtiaz from Ireland and Sophie from Russia and Huyam from Algeria and Devi, whatever, from Indonesia and Lena from Tunisia and Chloe from France. Let's look at all of you guys. Okay, let's try to make a vote. How many of you guys don't like sales? You don't need to press the emoji, just raise your physical hand. Who don't like sales? Okay. So like the majority, like 80% of people don't like sales. But what you don't realize is every job in the world is sales. There exists no work in the world that is not selling. Let me give you an example. Let's take an example that will be easy to understand. Let's say a doctor. Is a doctor selling?
Yes.
Of course he is. Many people say, no, a doctor is not a salesman. He's a doctor. I know. But at the end of the day, when you're finished with seeing the doctor, he will tell you, Nona, you need to go outside to the reception, and here is a prescription, and then you need to buy something. You need to pay for my time, and you need to pay for my medicine. A lawyer, is he selling? Of course he's selling. What is he selling? He's selling his time and his knowledge. Because without his time and his knowledge, you will have a legal problem. So it really does not matter what you work with in the world. A program, someone programming computer programs, is he selling? Of course he's selling. He is selling his time and his knowledge about how to build computer programs. Like there is nothing in the world that is not selling. See, the problem about selling, I will tell you what the problem is. And I'll also tell you why most people don't like selling. The problem about selling is the majority of companies in the world do sales in the wrong way. No, I cannot say that. I don't want to say that. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. They don't do sales, and they do sales the way they like it. I just don't like it. Okay? I don't say anyone is good or bad. Okay? They can do whatever they want. All my competitors or anyone else doing sales, great. If they, for example, there are some companies, they have a water cleaning system, and then they go ding dong to the neighbor, ding dong, water cleaning system, water filter, or they call their mom and say, Mom, I have a cream that is the best cream in the world. Do you want to buy? Or they go out to the street and then they hand out flyers and whatever, something like that. Okay. Is that bad? Is it wrong? No, it's not wrong. It's not bad. It's fine. You can do whatever you want. But I just don't like it. If it was me, I would not be able to do that. I don't like those type of things. The way I do sales is I create a demand. I create a need. I find people that are begging us to buy, not the other way around. 24 years in marketing, 24 years in sales. I have never begged one person to buy one thing ever in my life. But what I do is I create a demand for something that people want. I find people that are overweight, that are struggling with their health, that want to lose weight, that want to get more energy, that wants to feel better. And then I help them improve their health. And afterwards, they say, thank you for your time. So it's sales, but it's just done in a different way where we attract people instead of begging. But at the end of the day, you will only get paid for the revenue you generate. And did I tell you about the story about the orange? You remember the story about the orange? When you cut the orange and you press out the juice and it's in an orange bottle, then the value go up. And then when you put a label on from Japan or whatever, then the price go up. And then you put it in a restaurant, the price go up. And then you put it in a 2-star Michelin restaurant, then the price. You remember that story? Here's the same. It's the same because you get paid for the value you create, not for the time you spend. You're not paid for a reel or an Instagram post, but you're paid for how valuable is that reel, how valuable is that post. And that is where the difference is between people that have a normal 9-to-5 job salary and a business. People that have a salary, they like to know every the 1st of May, 1st of June, 1st of July, I get $4,750. But people that want to do business say, I don't want to know if I earn $4,750 because I want to have the opportunity to earn $6,000 or $11,000 or $40,000 or $200,000 or $10 million for that matter. That is the essential difference between people that have a normal 9-to-5 job compared to people that are building a business. This is not a 9-to-5 job. This is building a business where you get paid for the value you create. And I hope that answers your question, Nona. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your answer also. Thank you.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Let's take Anu in Dubai. Oh my God, you're my neighbor.
Hello,
Hi, Anu.
yes. Hello,
Hi.
Michael. Yes, we are
Hi.
neighbors indeed. Okay, so my question is, if we do follow the 90-day plan, and especially in the world where we live with a lot of scams and a lot of fake things, once, let's say, we reach gold, platinum, or above, where we will have this large amount of influx money, does the company later on assist us or provide us with investment options to put our money in a safe place where we can either grow it or just keep it for later, especially with the current economic situations with banks and all of that things, you know? So do we later on get provided with investment options or safe things to do with the money later on so that we don't store large amounts of money in our banks?
Good question. Thank you so much. The answer is there's different parts to it. Let's start with the first part. No, we cannot give financial advice to anybody where to put their money for one reason, and that is there is nothing that is safe in this world. So the safest thing you can do with your money in the world is you can take the money and have it in cash. But then the problem is your money disappears every day because there is 5, 6, 7, 8% inflation every year. So 30 years from now, the money you have in your hand right now have no value anymore because the prices from a banana will go from 10 cents to $3. So the purchasing power from the money you have will disappear, right? So that is safe, but it's not safe. Then you can buy American bonds. So I don't know if you guys are educated about this, but American bonds is basically buying a share of the American economy, right? But is that safe? No, because America can go bankrupt. Then people say, no, America will never go bankrupt. No, hopefully not. I don't think so either. But you don't know. There are trillions of dollars in debt, by the way. So at some point, something has to change. We know that much. So what is the next safer thing to do? Yeah, you can put money in the S&P 500. What is S&P 500? That is the 500 biggest companies in the American stock exchange, and that have generated an income over the last 50 years of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10% a year in average, which is a great return on investment for a safe bet. Do I recommend that? No, I don't. But it's because my opinion about safe is, I think always safe is very dangerous. And I think risky is very safe. So you're asking the absolute wrong guy where to put money safely, because I don't believe in that at all. I will give you this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not legally allowed to give financial advice. So this is not financial advice. Okay? But this is my advice for me. Doesn't mean it's good for you. Doesn't mean it's good for anyone else. This is my advice. My advice that I give to my close friends, people that are very, very near to me, that I trust, that I can tell anything to, is the best financial advice I have ever gotten in my life is the more money you learn how to spend, the more money you will have in the bank. And that is the direct opposite advice of what every kid in the world hear every day. The kids in the world, they hear from their grandmother, when you earn money, don't spend it on stupid things. Don't spend it on expensive brands, and don't take expensive, extravagant holidays and vacations, and don't go and eat a $300 dinner. It's you should save your money, and then you should accumulate wealth over time, and then you will be very wealthy. That is what your grandmother told you. Now, I have a good question to answer that. My question back to grandmother is, so grandmother, have you done that? And then grandmother will say, yes, I did that. And then the next follow-up question to the grandmother is, okay, so how did that go, grandmother? So now you have millions of dollars in the bank or no? And then grandmother will say, no, I don't have any money in the bank. And then my response, it doesn't need to be yours, but my response is, then that is a very bad plan, grandmother, because you have followed that plan for 50 years and you're still broke. You still don't have any money in the bank. That is not a good, I mean, if, it's like asking a super overweight person, how do I lose weight? I don't know about you, but, for me, that would be, I would be very skeptical. I would be like, okay, so did you follow that advice at some point? And they're like, yeah, I did that all the time. Okay, then I think I will take another plan, right? And then there is on Instagram, unfortunately, these gurus. Do you understand the word gurus? Like these gurus, like they, let's say, millionaire club, something. And then they say, wake up 5 o'clock in the morning and then go in a cold plunge with ice cubes and then do 30 minutes of meditation. And then you write a journal where you write down your activities of the day. And then you do 30 minutes of yoga and stretching before you take your exercise and then you take a protein shake with vegetables, some broccoli for breakfast. And then you all this and then millionaires, they never wear brand names because they are smart. They you know they don't need to show off or whatever they say. Let's just say I know a lot of billionaires. A lot. And I've never met any of them live their life that way. Not even one. So whenever I meet one guy that lived their life that way, that is a billionaire, then I'll start listening. But until now, I have not found one. What I have found is the more money you spend, the more money you earn. And there is a logical reason for that. Let me show you why. If you, Anu, earn $1,000 a month, and you, Raul, earn $5,000 a month. Okay, so Raul in Romania earned $5,000 a month, and you, Anu, in Dubai earn $1,000 a month. And now you, Anu, you take your $1,000 a month. No, let's start with Raul. Raul, you take your $5,000 a month, and then you live at a minimum budget. You only spend $300 a month. You eat your mom's food, you live in your mom's basement, and you walk to work, and you don't spend any money. You just save all the money. That means you can save $4,700 a month, and that is equivalent to, in 1 year, you will save approximately $60,000. That is equivalent to, in 10 years, you have $600,000. In 20 years, 1.2 million. In 30 years, 1.8 million. In 40 years, 2.4 million. And in 50 years from now, you will have $3 million. Then you have lived 50 years of your life never eating anything, never traveling anywhere, always living in your mom's basement, and you're 70 years old and your mom is 95. Okay? Now you have $3 million in your bank. Let's look at Anu. He earned $1,000. Now, what I would do if it was me, I would go out and find a way to spend $1,500. What happens now when you go out and spend $1,500? Let me tell you what happens. Two things happen. The first thing that happens is your quality of life will immediately improve. Because instead of sitting in the bus, you can start sitting in I don't know, maybe a taxi. Instead of living in a mini studio apartment, now you can have a 1-bedroom. Instead of never turning on the air condition, now you say, fuck that, I'm hot, I turn on the air condition. Instead of eating noodles every 3 meals a day, now you can start eating a pizza once a month. Your lifestyle improves. That's the first thing. Then the second thing that happens is you go into debt. Everybody understand the word debt? What is debt? Do everybody understand? You go in. Can everybody please acknowledge if you like MTS from Ireland? Are you listening to me, MTS? MTS, are you listening to me? You are?
Yes.
Okay. So when I ask a question, MTS, can you help please answer? Because everybody else answers except you. So I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, because you didn't nod your head because you were speaking to your friend or whatever. So when you're on this meeting, please pay attention, because otherwise you can go and speak to your friend. It's fine, but you cannot both be in the meeting and then speak to your friend. You have to choose in life.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. So do everybody understand the word being in debt? You will be in debt. First month, $500. Second month, $1,000. Third month, $1,500. And then at the third month, you come to what is called a crossroads. Crossroads means either you turn right or you turn left. One choice is to go back and live for only $500 a month in your studio, small apartment, not eating pizza once a month, and turn off the air conditioning. Or second choice, start opening your brain, thinking, how the hell can I get to $2,000 a month? Because if I get to $2,000 a month, then I can pay my $1,500 a month in expenses, and I can pay off my debt in 3 months. So 3 months from now, I have no more debt, and now I start having better quality life. Now you start opening your mind for opportunities. What do I need to do? How many posts do I need to make? How much content do I need to create? How many messages do I need to send? How many customers do I need to speak to? How do I build up my team? How do I rank advance? How do I become a bronze? How do I build the right mindset? How do I learn from Michael? How do I learn from the top leaders? How do I develop my life? How? And then within a 2-month period of time, 3-month period of time, 4-month period of time, you get to $2,000 a month. And now your job, Anu, is to find a way to spend $3,000 a month. So now you don't only eat pizza once a month. You and your wife or girlfriend or whatever, you go to a good restaurant once a week, getting some nice pasta, parma ham, mozzarella, Italian restaurant. And now you go and you start having a little bit nicer apartment, and you start having a little bit better lifestyle. And then you go into the same routine one more time. 3 months later, you're $3,000 in debt. And now you have 2 choices. Path road number 1, go back and only spend $1,000 a month. And then within a period of time, you can pay off your debt. Or you can start opening your mind. How do I build my business? How do I rank advance? How do I become successful? How do I earn more money? How do I become more valuable? How do I learn the right skills? How do I develop myself? And then within a period of time, you get to $5,000. And now the job is to find a way to spend $8,000. And then you get to $8,000 or $10,000, and so on and so forth. And by the end of that routine, you will one day earn $8,000 a month like Agam, or $15,000 a month like Michael, or $20,000 a month like Deer, or $40,000 a month like Bon, or $100,000 a month like Carlos, or $300,000 a month like me, or $1 billion like some of the people I know. Right? That's why, for me, spending money have always been the most effective tool to push myself to get a better lifestyle, live my dreams, and push myself to go for more. But when you look at European countries, especially European countries, they are very, very brainwashed. I'm sorry, Europeans. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. You don't need to agree with me, by the way. You don't need to agree. Okay, you don't need to agree. So you can say, Michael, you're an idiot. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. It's okay. Okay. But in my opinion, you're very brainwashed into believing in a system that doesn't work. Believing in a system where they tell you to save up money and put it, saving up money in the bank is literally the most stupid thing you can do in the world, because your money disappears every day to the government. The government take your money. You just don't realize it. They print money every day like motherfuckers, and your money disappears into thin air. It just goes away, but nobody realizes it. It's called in my opinion, it's called financial educating yourself. And what I can tell you is, whenever people, they get to, let's say, $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $30,000 a month in income, $100,000 a month in income, usually they become my really good friends because we spend a lot of time together. And when people become friends, then obviously I share with them my strategies of how I do it. You know, everybody always say, when you make a budget, you need to take away your expenses first and then see what is left. Right? I do it the complete opposite. I buy everything I want in life, and then whatever is left, I invest. And if you ask any financial advisor in the world, he will say Michael Sarfelt is an idiot. And then I will tell any financial advisor, let's open our bank accounts and see who have more money. And whenever you have more money, then you can give me recommendations, not before. Right? So I do it very, very different. For me, my rule in life is, whenever I buy something, I never, ever, ever look at the price. I have shirts I wear that cost $30, $20. Some people say, why, you're a millionaire, why do you buy a t-shirt for $20? Do you know why? I like it. I don't care what it costs. I also bought a pair of shoes that cost $17,000. Why did I buy it? Because I'm an idiot, because I'm stupid. That's why. But my life is I buy things I like and I don't look at the price. And then what I do afterwards is I make sure that I do an effort so I earn so much money that it's not a problem. And then my strategy for every dollar that I invest, I only invest in one thing, and that is Bitcoin. It has been like that for 12 years. I will never invest in anything else. It doesn't matter what it is, because that's what I believe in. Am I right? Who knows? I don't know. It's right for me. And then yeah, people can make up their own mind. I just don't believe in the system we have. I don't believe in anything. I am very, very skeptical guy in regards to governments, very skeptical in general. And some people say, so you like Trump or you like Biden. I don't like anyone. I don't like anything. I don't like the idea of other people being in charge of my life. I believe that the best way you can have control of your life is to take responsibility for your own life. And then I pay my taxes because I have to. And then I take the rest of the money I have, and then I do what I want to do with that money. Hopefully that answers your question, I know. So whenever you start earning a lot of money, trust me, we will have many conversations over at dinner in Dubai. I can recommend some good restaurants. I'm the expert in that. And then I will give you some good recommendations.
Looking forward to that. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Next one is Disha. I take them one by one, by the way.
Decha.
Disha, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So the question is, so the first thing we have to do is we must to get the ID, right? And then for the get the ID, we must to pay $50 for the GSS, right? So if we don't have any $50 to get the ID to get the GSS, so how can we get the ID if we don't have any $50?
Good question. I would. Are you living in Jakarta?
Yeah, in Jakarta.
I would. Thank you so much. Do you want an honest answer?
Yeah.
Even if the answer is not nice, would you still like honest, or do you want me to lie a little bit?
It's okay, Thomas.
You want honest?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Then I would recommend you go down to the corner in Jakarta, at a corner intersection, and then I would find a hat. You know a hat?
Yeah.
I would sit down with the hat, and then I would say, can anyone help me? I don't have money for food.
Because last 2 weeks I have lost my money for around $600 because I got this scam. That's so sad.
Very sad. No, it's actually not sad. No, Disha, is not sad. Do you know what is sad? And you chose it yourself, by the way. I do it with the utmost respect. Okay, you chose yourself, me to be honest, so I'll be honest. It is very, very sad that $600 make a difference in your life. That is what is sad. Losing $600 is not what's sad. That is not what's sad. But $600 being important in your life is very sad. And it tells me, Disha, that you chose yourself, that I'm honest. So I hate, by the way, guys, do you know what I hate? I don't like, I don't like to say something that hurts anybody's feelings. I don't like it. I want to make everybody happy always, right? But my job is to give you advice, right? So the only way I can give you advice is to be honest. So I hope this doesn't offend you, but it proved to me that you are doing something wrong in your life. You're doing something wrong. because you're not 11 years old, you're a grown woman. And I know in Asia, when you're 18 or 20 or 22 or 25, you still see yourself as a kid living with your mommy, but you're a grown woman. I'm sorry to tell you reality of the world. You are a grown woman and you don't have $600 to your name. That proves to me you're doing something fundamentally wrong, what in regards to money. And if you want my opinion, what you do wrong, I can give you that. My opinion about what you do wrong is you are infected with, in my opinion, the most scary virus in the world. The most scary virus for me is definitely not COVID. And for me, the most scary virus in the world, it's not Ebola in Africa, it's not AIDS, it's not any of that. For me, there is one disease or one virus that is more dangerous than all of them combined. And it's a disease that so many young people is affected with. Like 90% of young people below the age of 35, even 30, is infected with this disease. And the virus is called self-pity. Feeling sorry for yourself. And that is how I see most young people live their life. They feel sorry for themselves. My life is not the way I want my life to be because my mom and my dad is not wealthy and I didn't get the right education and I come from a poor society and my country have no money and there is no opportunities and I cannot find a job and my husband left me and I'm all alone and my brother is in prison and my boss, he fired me and I got stolen $600 last week because someone stole $600 and my iPhone broke and now now they are spending all their energy in their life explaining themselves why their life is not good. I think it is unbelievably sad. The reason why I think it's unbelievably sad is their life will never improve until they take the decision to not feel sorry for themselves. And guys, I don't know why this always ends up becoming kind of political, right? It becomes kind of like a political thing, but I think that's what I continue to say is I think there is something with responsibility for your own life. Disha, you cannot sit here and tell me that you cannot find $50. It's bullshit. I'm sorry, but it's you asked me to be honest, I'm honest. It's so much like it's so ridiculous. Let's not, Disha, let's not even talk about the $50. Let's talk about being professional, $990. Right? Some people say, I really want, I want it so much. I want to become professional. I want to change my life. I'm so excited. I would do anything to be professional. Okay, let's ask here in the group today. Let's ask every one of you guys. Who would like me to provide a solution for you to become professional within the next 3 days? Raise your hands. Okay? Yeah? Okay? Okay. Okay, let me help you. I will choose someone random. Let's take Salma. Okay, I will unmute Salma. Hi, Salma. You're from Spain, right?
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly. Are you from Spain?
Well, I was born in Morocco, but I'm living in Spain.
Oh, wow. Okay. Where in Spain do you live?
Barcelona. Have you been here?
Catalunya. Tonight, 5-0. Okay. So
tell me.
I will help you to become professional within the next 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I will find a solution for you like this. It's so it's look at me how easy it is, Salma. Okay? 3, 2, 1. It's this easy. Let me show you. It's the easiest thing you have ever done in your life. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. You and me,
Mm-hmm.
only you and me, nobody else. This is something I give to you. Okay? You and me, we make a deal that if you become a professional within the next 3 days,
Mhm.
pay the $990, I will provide you with a contract that I will sign that you can give to your lawyer in Barcelona to check that everything is okay, that I'm not lying, that I'm telling the truth. Okay. I will give you a contract that if you pay $990 within the next 3 days, I will transfer $1 million into your bank in Spain.
Sounds nice.
If I sign that paper, I make a law, my lawyer contact you, you find a lawyer in Barcelona or whatever, and then I sign a piece of paper saying, Michael Sarfelt, here is proof that I have money. Here's the proof I have money, that I'm not broke. And here is a signature from Michael Sarfelt that whenever you have paid the $990, Michael will, in the same minute, transfer $1 million to Salma's bank account in Barcelona. If we make that deal, Salma, will you become professional within the next 3 days?
Yes. I mean, why not?
I was expecting you to say yes, because if
Absolutely.
any of you, including Disha in Indonesia, okay, including you, if any one of you guys answer, no, I cannot find the money, even I get $1 million, I cannot find the money, then I will be totally honest. You are the most stupid person I've ever met in my life without there's no competition. You're number one, right? Because if you pay $990 and then that moment you get $1 million in cash, you would sell your house, you would sell your bag, you would sell your earphones, you would sell your telephone, you would sell your grandmother, you would sell your husband, your ass 3 times. I mean, I don't know. You do something, right? Why? Because overnight you would get $1 million and then you would be you would not care about $600 anymore. So now, Salma, I have some really, 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 really good news for you. And I also have some bad news.
Some what?
I have some really good news,
Mm-hmm.
and I also have some bad news.
Okay.
Let me start with the bad news. And then afterwards, I will tell you the good news. The bad news is I will not give you any contract and I will not pay you $1 million. That's the bad news. Now I'll give you the good news. The good news is when you become professional, then you have the ability to earn $1 million whenever the hell you want. If you, Salma, were in a secluded island, island, alone,
Mm-hmm.
and there was no people on this island, and you ended there and you were super hungry. For 3 days, you had been trying to kill monkeys, but they were too fast. And you have been trying to find food, but you could not find it. And after 3 days, you were sitting in the beach on this island alone, desperate. You were incredibly hungry. You were weak. You were dying. And you don't know what to do. So now you start praying to God. God, I'm dying. I'm so hungry. I don't know what to do. I'm desperate. God, I need your help. I need some food. And then a miracle, Salma, happens. A miracle. God appears before your eyes. And then God say, Salma, I heard your prayers. I want to help you. You choose. I will give you one of two things. You choose which one you want. The first is I will give you a huge fish, 5-kilo fish with rice and a glass of white wine. And I will give you steamed perfectly and with salt and pepper and everything. Or second choice is I will give you a fishing stick.
I mean, the first, it's gonna end someday. The second, no.
The fish is nice. It makes you full. But the problem is 3 days from now, you'll be hungry again.
Exactly.
But the fishing stick, you can go out and find fish whenever you want.
I have
Do you
the
know
island.
what? Do you know what the fish is? The fish is $1 million US. Do you know what the fishing stick is? It's the tool to go out and create an income for yourself every single day. That's why more than 80% of people that win $1 million in lottery go bankrupt within 10 years. And if you don't believe me, you can go to Google and you can search. 80% of people that win $1 million prize will in 10 years be bankrupt one more time. Why? Because they got a huge fish. They got a lot of money, but they still did not know how to earn money. They know how to spend money. And that means that there will be less and less left until it will be gone. The fishing stick is a tool for you to go out and provide yourself with income as much as you want. So now one last thing with Salma. And then I think Disha and everyone else on this call today will get their answer. If you got $1 million for being a professional in 3 days, every one of you would find the money to be a professional within 3 days. You would call up your okay, Salma, I'm sorry. I think I'll just mute you one more time. Salma, I have a question for you. How many people do you know in the world? Before you answer, let me help you. Before you answer, let me just help you. How many people do you know the name of in your life? Okay, let's start somewhere. Your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your aunts, your cousins, your neighbor, the neighbor's neighbor, the son of the neighbor, your school teacher's wife, or your school teacher's husband, your friends from elementary school, the friends from elementary school 1 year older than you, your friends from elementary school 1 year younger than you, your friends from school that you went and made gymnastics with, your friends from school, your ex-boyfriend, your ex-boyfriend's mom, your ex-boyfriend's dad, your ex-boyfriend's brother, your ex-boyfriend's friends, your ex-boyfriend's friends, girlfriends, the bakery down the street, the pizzeria that you order from once a week. How many names? If you sat down and really thought about it, how many names of people do you think you know? Okay, let me ask, do you think you know more than 10,000 people or less than 10,000?
I think, yes, I mean, I can count it. Like,
let's say less. Let's say, do you know more or less than 5,000?
maybe less.
Okay, let's say less. Let's say, do you know more or less than 1,000 people?
Less.
Less. By the way, Salma, you don't know this, but I promise you, I give you my word, that you know much more than 1,000 people. I promise you, really promise you. You know much more than 1,000 people. You're not friends with them. You're not best friends with them. You're not related. But if you sat down and spent 1 day counting the amount of names that you knew, it would be many, many, many thousands, by the way. But never mind. Do you know 100 people? More or less than 100 people?
More.
Of course. I mean, unless you live underground in a cave with bats, you know more than 100 people. Everybody on this planet know more than 100 people. Okay. So can you tell me, what is the name of your best friend?
Lei Yin.
What?
Lei Yin, she's Chinese.
Lei Yin. Okay. So,
Yes.
okay. Hi, Lei Yin. It's Salma calling. Lei Yin, I have something super, super important and very urgent. I need your help, Lei Yin. Lei Yin, can you help me transfer $10 to me? I don't have time to explain you. It's a long, long story. But can you transfer $10 to me right now? And then next month, I will transfer $10 back to you, Lei Yin. What it's about? It's a long story, Lei Yin. I don't have time to explain you right now. But can you help me $10? It's super urgent. I'll pay you back next month. If you call Lei Yin like that, what do you think Lei Yin will say?
She would transfer me $10.
$10 is not, is like usually like she would probably think, what is wrong with her? Like, what happened? Is Selma, have she lost her mind? Is she weird? Like, why she call me about $10? What she need? She need a coffee in Starbucks, or she need I don't understand. But she will be like, yeah, okay, whatever. What is your bank account? Send me your details. I'll transfer. Okay. So now Li Yin from China, she transferred you for $10 to you. So let's say $10, okay? $10 times with 100 people is equivalent to $1,000, and now you're a professional. Problem. Let me tell you what the problem is. And this is not for you, Salma. You're just my you're the person that is smiling the most, and you raised your hand the fastest, so I chose you. But this next piece of information is for Tisha. Tisha,
Yes.
now you know what to do. The problem is not that you cannot find the money. Let me tell you what your problem is. Your problem is you don't want it enough. Because if Disha got $1 million for being professional, she would find the money. That means she values $1 million more than becoming professional. And I can understand that. It's not that I cannot understand. I can understand. I understand. I am just telling you that the problem is not that you can't find the money. The problem is you don't want it enough. So one last piece of information regarding this. You know, I am one of the people deciding everything in being. But I also listen to all my leaders around the world. If it was my choice, if I was the only one deciding, which I'm not, I listen to everybody. But if I were the one taking the decision, the price of becoming professional would be minimum $10,000. Minimum. And some of you might say, why? The reason is because in life, you need commitment to succeed. Without a commitment, nothing ever works. When you have a commitment, everything works. And the reason why the price is not $10,000 is because there's people like Eshel, and people like Michael, and people like Agam, and people like Nam, and people like Bon, and people like Deer, and people like all these people. And they're like, yeah, but we really want to help. And we have a girl called Disha in Indonesia, and she's so nice, and she want to change her life. And she's, but she can, but $10,000, she don't have. I don't believe that. I told you I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be a nightmare to you guys. You're gonna hate me at the end of this meeting because I'm just honest. I don't believe that. Everybody could find $10,000 if they wanted it enough. If they found $10,000 and then they get $100 million, I promise you, even you come from Zimbabwe and you're super poor, you would do everything in your fucking power to find $10,000 if you were guaranteed to get $100 million. Do we agree? So the problem is not the money. The problem is the desire. And my advice to anyone is you should not start anything in life unless you are fucking excited about that to the point where you're shitting in your pants. You should not. Trust me, when I started, I was 17 years old. I had no education, I had no background, never had a job in my life. I had no money in the bank. I was broke. I lived in a village with 300 people, cows, pigs, and tractors. Trust me, I did not have thousands of dollars in my bank. I was broke. But do you know why I could become professional within 48 hours? Do you know why? I was fucking excited. That's why I sit where I sit today. So if you're not fucking excited out of your mind, you should not start. You should you should find that thing that makes you like, fuck my life. That is what I want to do. I believe in this, like, shit, man, this is it. When you find that, you're going to be a millionaire. But if you start something with the attitude of, yeah, kind of want to do it, but like, I don't have the money and I don't know if I can find the time because I go back basketball practice every Thursday evening. And if I have to be in the meeting, then I cannot go to basketball practice. So I don't know what to do. What should I do with my, you should go and play basketball, bro. You should go and play basketball. And then you should forget about the hip, because if this is not something where you feel like, shit, this is the opportunity I've always waited for, then it's not the right thing. Disha, you'll be in my prayers tonight that you don't hate me. And if I offended any of you guys, I'm sorry, but I try my very best to give as honest answer as I can. Are you okay?
Okay, it's okay. Because actually in here I have my own beauty brand. I'm still building my own brand in here.
Then I wish you good luck with that brand. And hopefully you can earn $600 with that brand. Yeah. Thank you, Disha. Okay, Anastasia, can you please? Yes.
Anastasia, did you call me?
Yes, please. Yes, hello.
Okay,
Yeah,
hi, nice to meet you. I am
Nice to meet
Anastasia
you.
from Italy. I live near Bologna. I'm 26 years old. And first of all, before doing question, I wanted to say that I really liked the webinar of yesterday because you spoke about education. And this is something that I really lived because I am graduated in economics. After all, I did the master in general management and digital skills, where I studied as well, like social media essential and all this stuff. But I really understood that, I mean, you don't learn really at school or at university. Like when in the season summer, I worked as well in Dubai, in Park Hyatt. I did hostess there for 3 months, just seasonally, where like between the session of exams. So I really like work like around the world, and I work as hostess in a lot of countries in Europe. And I worked the last year after my graduation. I worked in Generali, that it's insurance, Generali insurance, and it was almost similar. The only difference it was that when you sell insurance in Italy, people don't really believe in insurance, and for me it was harder because like I have more contact with people of my age, with sport people. My ex was football player, so here even this work it's easier because you can do this work, sit in your home, and you can have contact with a lot of people. When I was working in Generali, for example, I couldn't sell to people that they were not Italian because I could just sell in Italy. I had to go 3 times in the office, and I think that this is really great opportunity. And one question that I want to do is, because also like when I was working in Generali, I just had to sell to Italian people. So when we will share in social media, we have to share in Italian, or we can switch like Italian, English, because for example, I have followers that they are Italian, but I have also like Israeli followers. I have followers from Dubai, because I working as hostess when I was student. I did a lot of contacts, and I mean, I don't have too much followers. I have almost 10,000, but I mean, I know people not just from Italy. This is my question.
Good question. First of all, you can go out and you can promote to any country in the world. So there's two different factors. Okay, the first thing is called building a team. Okay, building a team you can do in any country in the world except 7 countries.
Okay.
Those 7 countries is, oh, I cannot remember off the top of my head. It is, for example, North Korea.
Okay.
For obvious reasons, I guess. But the North Korea for yeah, let's not go into detail. North Korea you cannot, and then there is 5 or 6 other countries in the world where you cannot. But in any other country in the world, and those 7 countries is like countries that
it's like China, because I know that they have several youth.
it is like
But anyway, I don't have contact with that country, so it's okay.
It is like let me just think. It is North Korea. It is Sudan, South Sudan, I think it is. Then it's Afghanistan. Then it is whatever. It doesn't matter. It's 7 countries that you don't want to build a team anyway. It doesn't work. I mean, it's from another planet. But anywhere else in the world, in all the normal countries, you can build a team. Now, the second question is regarding retail. Retail is not building a team, but it's selling products, selling physical products. Where can you sell the product? Anywhere in the world where BHIP is approved, and anywhere in the world where we have products. And that is in Thailand, Malaysia, Philippines, Israel, UAE, all of Europe, meaning Spain, Portugal, Italy, France, Germany, Denmark, blah, 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 Austria, like the whole thing. Mexico, Colombia, Peru, something like that. Okay. So
okay.
those
anyway, I don't have contact with that country, so it's okay.
But I'm answering everybody, because there's also people from other countries that might have context there. So you can sell the product in any of those markets, all of Europe, Mexico, Colombia, Peru, Thailand, Malaysia, Laos, Philippines, those countries, you can sell them. Can you sell the product in India? The answer is no, you cannot. Why? Because we don't have a company in India. We don't have manufacturing in India. We don't have warehouse in India. The products are not approved in India, and you cannot sell in India. But right now, we are working on opening up many different new countries. We are within the next 6 months opening up India. Within the next 9 months opening up Indonesia. Within this year, another 4 or 5 countries. So eventually you'll be able to sell in any country in the world. But for the time being, you can sell in Europe, Mexico, Colombia, Peru, Malaysia, Thailand, Laos, Philippines, Israel, UAE, Jordan, those countries. There will be a list that you can go through, and then you can sell in any of the countries. Next recommendation about that. Regarding what you mentioned about education, and you worked in insurance and all that. My recommendation, it has nothing to do with your question, but it's just additional information I want to share with you. You have something that is going to help you a lot and something that is going to be very, very bad for you. What is going to help you a lot is you are well spoken, you look good, you have many followers, you're smart, young, all that. That is a positive. Being smart, being well spoken, looking good, being presentable, having personal brand, all that is always positive in anything you do in life. The negative, that's going to be a big, big problem, is you have too many options in life. And that normally turns out to be very, very, sometimes not good. And the reason why it's not good is because when, I give you an example, when Dear, you remember Dear in Thailand, the girl that was the MC on Monday for me, she is my favorite person in the world, because imagine the self-confidence to go on stage in front of 100 people that speak fluent English, and then you don't speak. Her English is as broken as English can be. It's like, I am exciting alcoholism, my daddy. It's like, you cannot even understand what she's saying. But she's just so amazing because she's so confident within herself that she don't care about what other people, if people laugh about her, she's like, whatever, they can do whatever they want. She don't care. But Dear have one huge advantage. And her advantage over you, Anastasia, was when she started this business, she had no other options in life. She had no education. She came from an extreme poor family. Poverty, like Europeans don't know what is. Maybe the people that come from Indonesia understand, Vietnam understand, maybe the people coming from India understand, the person coming from these type of countries, maybe they understand. In Philippines, they understand. But in Europe, it doesn't exist. And poverty like that is not a thing. Dear's future would be to go and get a job where she could earn $300 a month if she was lucky. $400 a month would be considered a miracle. And when you are in that situation, then you don't have many options in life. And when these people start, they start with a vision of where they want to go in the future. And they have discipline, and they have consistency, and they have hard work. And see, the problem about building your own business is building your own business is different than a normal job. Let me illustrate for you guys to understand. Anastasia, it's okay. I'll get back to you. Let me just explain this finish. Over here, it is having a normal job. Over here, it's building a business. Having a normal job, you start with 1,000. Building your own business, you start with 2. What would you prefer, $1,000 or $2? Everybody say 1,000. Okay. Next month, in a normal job, you have $2,000. In your own business, you have 4. What would you prefer, $2,000 or 4? Everybody say 4. Having a normal job, you go to 3,000, and over here 8. What is best, $3,000 or $8? $3,000 better. Then you go to $4,000, 16, $5,000, 32, $6,000, 64, $7,000, 128, $7,000, 256, $9,000, 512, and $10,000, 1,000. What is best, $10,000? Are you with me, Anastasia? What would you prefer, $10,000 or $1,000? Everybody would say $10,000. But when you continue that calculation, then it goes from $10,000 to $11,000, $1,000 to $2,000, $11,000, $12,000, $4,000, $13,000, $8,000, $14,000, and now it's switched to $16,000. Then it goes to $15,000, $32,000, over here $16,000, $64,000, over here $17,000, $128,000, and when you get to $20,000 here, it's $1 million here. When it gets to $30,000 here, it gets to $1 billion here. That is the power of momentum and leverage. It's called suddenly I lost my word. It doesn't matter. It is the power of leverage where over time it accumulates to a much higher number. So in the beginning, having a normal job gives you more money with less effort. In the beginning, building a business is a lot of effort with very little money. But later on, having a normal job gives you very, very limited income, while building a business with no effort can earn you millions of dollars. And that is a challenge because when you have a master degree, then you can go out in Italy and get a job that earns you $5,000 a month, or $3,000 a month, or $1,000 a month, or whatever it is in Italy. I don't know. But building your own business takes time. It takes not a day, not a week, not a month, not 3 months, but it takes a year. It takes 2 years. It takes 3 years. It takes 5 years to get to where you want. And most people in your situation are not willing to go through that. And then I know that you want to say something, and know what you're going to say, by the way. You don't even need to tell me. You're going to explain me why you're not like that, and you have dreams and all that. And I totally understand, and I'll open the mic for you in 10 seconds. I will listen to everything. I'm just saying that my experience, 99.99% of people that have a master degree have much more difficult time succeeding in business because they can easily go out and find a salary where they earn more money in the beginning. And if that is not you, then I will just tell you congratulations, then you are amazing, then you are special, then you're very enlightened and smart. And I hope that. I just say the majority of people, they think that way. Yes, sorry, Anastasia, I didn't open the mic for you.
Okay. So first of all, I started this conversation saying that I really believe that education is not everything. And I realized after I got my master degree, I did because my parents wanted this for me. But in the end, I also have tough experience of life of my father, that he did the same work for 40 years. He was depressed, and now I don't have my father anymore. So what I say to myself is, I want to be free. I mean, free to travel. I don't want to, even if I'm graduated and I can work in office, I can work for Generali. I did for 1 year. It's one of the best company around the world. But if in the end I'm not happy, I will not do it. I can get money doing shooting, for example, and doing this work in the same time. I want to try. I don't say I will be perfect, or maybe like, but I think that we can. I want.
You need to start with the mindset that you're going to be a millionaire. You need to convince yourself that. You need to tell yourself, I will be a diamond. From the day one.
For me, I am convinced. But my mother is not. But I don't care about what my mother thinks, because she always tell me like, why do you like? I pay you for university. I pay for master. I did this, but I don't care. I had the experience of my father. I know that we are YOLO generation. You only live once. I want to live my life, not freedom, because I think that work is still hard, but at least I want to do something that I can like. I like products about healthy. I like to sell this. I didn't maybe like to sell insurance, because I studied also about bonds, about actions, about financial plans, but for me it was not for me, okay? Because what I represent more, it's this kind of products, and I hope that it will be good for me. I know that a lot of people with master, they say, okay, I want 4,000 euro, 5,000 euro, but I have also the opportunity to do, for example, shooting, take 300, 500 euro in 2 days, and doing this work in the same time. So I hope it will be good.
I believe in you. I believe in you a lot, and believe in yourself, and everything will be amazing.
I hope.
Thank you so much, Anastasia.
Thank you.
Yes. Jasmine, please go ahead. By the way,
hello.
guys, I have a question for you guys before I take Jasmine's question. I have one question, just very briefly. I see there is a lot of questions left, and they keep on coming. I have an idea. I will answer, Jasmine, I will answer your question. But how about we schedule one more Q&A session? I will set off time for this Friday, and then I can answer as many questions, because now it's been 1 hour and 15 minutes, and I know if I answer Jason's question, Mohammed's question, Raul's question, Isaac's question, and so, and there's going to be more, then it's going to be 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and then you're not going to meet your team leader. I would rather, actually Friday I'm not available, but I will cancel it if you guys want to be with you guys. How about we do it? I will take the decision. We have another speaker on Friday, but I will cancel them, and then it will be me instead. And then I will do another Q&A session where you can ask anything you want. I think this is very, very healthy and very, what is it called? Very useful for you guys, that you have the opportunity to ask whatever you want. And I don't want to, I could answer all the questions today, but then I know it's going to be bad answers because I will have to hurry. And I don't think it's respectful to you guys that want to ask that I give not my best answer. So I will, let's say Friday, the person that was supposed to speak on Friday will be canceled, and it will be me on Friday instead. And then I will answer any other questions from any of you guys. Does that sound okay with everybody?
Yeah.
Amazing. So Jasmine, please go ahead.
Hello, do you hear me?
I hear you very well.
Okay, so we all know that you are a successful man, businessman, and now I'm trying to build my brand, a small business. But before that, I want really to know everything about business, about building, I don't know, companies, to be a millionaire, as you said. So I'm trying to ask, what are the biggest challenges you could face when you start a business?
Okay, good question. I think the biggest challenge is people want to know everything. And that is the biggest challenge, because that is not how business succeeds. People that want to know everything, they never ever get anywhere in business. People that get successful, they have a blindfold, they're blind, and then they jump. And then on the way down, they figure it out. They jump in the water and they don't know how to swim. But then when they hit the water, then they and then they find out. When I move my arms like this, when I move my legs like that, and when I get somewhere. People that's why people with a low GDP, I was about to say GDP, is because I say GDP every day, so now my brain, GPA, the grade in school. The people with the highest grade in school,
yeah,
they always end up working for the people with the baddest grades, the worst grades. I had horrible grades in school. I had the worst grades of any kid, because I couldn't concentrate. It was like, why are you explaining me this? I don't want to know about this chemical and this chemical and this chemical and a bomb. I'm like, I'm not gonna bomb anyone. Why? What are we doing here? Like, my Danish teacher read me a poem saying a bird is flying in the sky between the sunlight and the moon. What did the author think about when she wrote this? I was like, how the fuck would I know what the lady was thinking about? I don't care. I like thinking about a bird, maybe. Whatever. I don't. Yalla, let's go. Tell me how I can live the life I want. I don't want to hear about a bird or chemicals or bombs or whatever. It doesn't interest me, right? But that's why my in business number one recommendation is be excited, be emotional, and take actions immediately with no hesitation, with no overthinking, with no overcomplicating, listen here, Yasmin, I'll tell you a secret. Don't tell anyone. It's only us 51 people here. Don't tell anyone. You know, Agam, she talked about the compensation plan yesterday. You heard that? The compensation plan. I don't understand that. I don't understand. And I don't want to understand. I don't care. Like, and they always, and everybody's always like, Michael, you're the guy, you're the number one. You need to understand everything. And I say, I don't need to understand, dude. I don't need to understand any of it. I don't need. I don't care if my money comes, whether you call it differential bonus or you call it one time. I don't care. I just want to know what the hell I'm supposed to do. And if I do that, then I get paid. Then I do that a lot. Okay? And then you can call it money from the moon. I don't care. I just want to know how I get paid. What actions do I need to take? Okay, you need to send messages. Okay. Then I will out message all of you motherfuckers. Bring it on. That was how I started. I sent, I promise you, I promise you, okay? I promise you. I sent more messages than you can imagine. You cannot even imagine, because I was a machine. They told me send 400 messages a day. I sent 1,500. They told me whatever they told me to do, I just did it 10 times more than anyone else. And then there was someone on the meeting. How many messages did you send today? They said 200. Everybody, oh, good job. I was like, good job. What the fuck are you talking about? I did that before breakfast. I did that in the toilet while shitting. I sent 200. What are they talking about? 200 messages per day. I don't understand. But it was because I was excited. I didn't understand all the theory about all that, because it didn't. I never interested in stuff like that. What interests me in life is two things. Those two things I'm really good at. Everything else, I'm an idiot. I'm good at two things. I'm good at building a mindset for myself where I can overcome any obstacle that arrives in my life. That I'm really good at. And then I'm really good at positioning myself with the right opportunity at the right time and taking advantage. And the way I take advantage is I take massive action. You know, I have team members that are much better at sales than me, but I have more customers than them. And you might say, how the hell is that possible? Let me show you. Let's say, Yasmin, you're the best salesperson in the world. You call 10 customers and 9 buy. Let's say I'm the worst salesperson in the world. I call 10 per customers, 1 buy. Who have more customers, Jasmine or Michael? Everybody say Jasmine. She called 10 customers, 9 buy. I call 10 customers, 1 buy. But I will tell you, Jasmine, I will have more customers than you. Let me tell you why. In 1 month, you, Jasmine, will call 10 customers and 9 people buy. But in 1 month, I call 10,000 customers and 1,000 customers buy. You're better than me, but I outwork. That have been my motto. That have been my principle in life from the beginning. I don't care if 9 people buy or 1 person buy. I don't care. Everybody's like, Michael, what is the best strategy? Should I use TikTok, Instagram, and what message should I send? It's like, I don't care. But I send so many messages. I just do so much that it doesn't matter if it's the best or not. It never mattered for me. I just take massive, massive action. And the reason why I take massive action is because I'm excited. Because there's something I want to achieve. So when you ask what is my number one recommendation for people just starting, is I'll tell you also another thing, Jasmine. I know that many of you guys maybe not believe me about what I'm going to say, and you don't need to. You don't need to believe me. But I will tell you my honest answer. I have never in my life spent more than 10 minutes taking a decision about anything. And when you speak to most people in the world, they say, that is insane, that is stupid. You need to, for example, I'll give you an example. we had a meeting with the directors, the top people in the company. And then there was a guy who came in with this consultant, this like very smart, he had a PhD in everything and knew everything. He said, before you launch a product, you need to make a SWOT analysis, strength and weakness and whatever opportunity, whatever it was. I didn't really pay attention. And then you need to make a market analysis where you go out and you get 100 people to try your product and give their opinion and find the price point that is correct. I'm like, dude, you're the exact opposite of everything I believe in. You're the opposite of everything I believe in. That's not how I launch a product. Do you know what product I launch? A product that I am fucking excited about, and then I'm gonna get everybody excited. That's how I launch a product. And every product we have ever launched has been a success. We have literally 100,000 customers. I have never done a SWAT SWOT analysis in my life. I've never done a market analysis in my life. I've never, Michael, excuse me, sir. You're such a talented speaker, but please, can I give you a little bit of an advice? The consultant said, if you go to stage, Michael, you need to wear a suit because you're the top guy, and it's create credibility for your company and more trustworthy. And on stage, you cannot say fuck. It's not good for your reputation of you. And I said, thank you, sir. Thank you so much for coming. Unfortunately, you're fired. But thank you. Here is your money for your fee. But no, do you know why? Because this is who we are, and that is what built us to a $50 million company. And what you're talking about have never built you anything. That is how you become successful in life. It's called in English, it's called being authentic. It's being not overcomplicating, overthink. If you're excited about something, shout it from the rooftop to the world. If you do that in business, you become a millionaire 100 times. But when you start reading a book about how to, I don't know, maybe that works as well. It's just not for me. For me, emotion is everything. Emotions is everything. If you're emotional, excited about something, you do an unbelievable job. But if you're not, have you ever had your grandmother cook you food?
Yeah.
It tastes unbelievable because she put in the emotion into it. Have you ever been to like a fancy restaurant?
Yeah.
Sometimes I go to a 3-star Michelin restaurant, the best restaurant in the world, and I think the food, yeah, of course it tastes nice, but it's like, so what? It's just, you can feel it's not. It's just food.
It's not made with love.
They want to sell. But when your grandmother makes it, it's with the
Love with emotion.
a little bit of bacteria in it makes it good.
Yeah.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, let's meet again this Friday. Tomorrow, we have a very special meeting. I will be on the meeting tomorrow. And Friday, it will be me again with a Q&A session you can ask. And Friday, I will set off 10 hours, literally. If you want to ask me 10 hours, you can ask me 10 hours. I will be there until the end. Doesn't matter how many hours it takes. And except from that, go and meet your team leader. It will be a short meeting today because I've spoken way over time. But I just want to answer everybody's questions. So see you guys on Friday. It's been, by the way, before you log out, I just want to say one thing. I really like you guys. I think we have super. I really, really like you guys. When I started the GDP project in the beginning, the first weeks, we had a lot of people that was very, very well educated and well dressed and looked like $1 million. But I really didn't like them. And they were not allowed to sign up. And some of them got very upset with me because I didn't allow them to sign up. I don't want to work with them because they look like arrogant people with a big ego that thought that they were the shit. I had a guy in one of the first meetings that said, okay, What is the pro? $900. That's what I spend on a dinner anyway. I will pay the money. Just before I pay the money, just tell me, just spend 3 minutes convincing me. If you convince me, I'll pay the money. Just give me the sales pitch. And my sales pitch was, you can go and you can fuck yourself. You're not allowed to sign up. I don't want to work with you. You can pay me at $10 million, 10 million. I'm not going to sign you up. But I would a million times rather work with Jason Brown in UK. I would million times rather work with with Eva in Poland. I would million times rather work with Raul in Romania. I would million times rather work with you, Jasmine, or Isaac, or Salma. I would, some of your names I don't say because I don't know how to say it. Depodip. I don't know how to say that. Anyway, I would million times rather work with you guys because you're so nice. You seem like cool people I would love to work with. Yeah, I just wanted to say that I think you guys are amazing. Yes, please go and meet your team leaders. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow and again on Friday. And then Friday night is going to be celebration. We're finished and we can get started. So thank you for today and go and meet your team leaders. A la chingada la vida.
I know we're better than friends. I took it up Queen's Gambit. Showed around with my friends. Trying to pick some energy up. It don't matter. I know you never move on.